I think this quote is going to change your life. When I was having one of my many existential crises in college, my professor shared with me this quote, and I really want to share it with y'all. It's a long one, so bear with me. I'm going to read it here. So it goes like this. When I was a young man, I wanted to change the world. I found it was difficult to change the world, so I tried to change my nation. When I found I couldn't change the nation, I began to focus on my town. I couldn't change the town, and as an older man, I tried to change my family. Now, as an old man, I realized the only thing I can change is myself. And suddenly, I realized that if long ago I had changed myself, I could have made an impact on my family. My family and I could have made an impact on our town. Their impact could have changed a nation, and I could have indeed changed the world. Isn't that such a powerful quote? For me, it really reminded me that change has to start at the individual level first. We often hear about change described in two ways. The top down approach is more of that policy level, systemic change, and the bottom up approach, the community driven, individual, grassroots kind of change. Both are really important, but I think the grassroots has to come before the systemic change because the people who do the work collectively to actually actualize that top down level policy level change have to have come to some kind of conclusion first about the people they want to be, the world they want to live in. So they started by doing what the quote said and changing themselves and then trying to change the people around them and eventually through their careers changing how the world is actually structured. That's how change has always really worked when you look down at it. The people voice their opinions and then get something to actually happen through different laws or order and all that kind of stuff. And I think that's really important to remember for the individual like you and me who see all these systems of oppression and realize what can we actually do, because it's just so depressing sometimes, especially if the political state of the world, to quote Jaden Smith. um, that quote. I know you know what I'm talking about, but you have to remember that, yeah, although you're one person stacks up really quick. I know we've seen that movie Ants, they stick up to the grasshoppers. That is so powerful when we actually don't just give in and we have hope for change and for improvement. And that's really what this quote helps me remember. That's the whole message behind this video. So I hope this quote helps you as much as it helped me. And I definitely plan on sharing more videos of quotes that inspire me because I think quotes are so powerful. I'm a really big quote guy. They've just inspired me so much as I grow up in this complicated world. And oftentimes they come from such wise individuals, such interesting life histories. So they're super valuable pieces of knowledge. And I definitely want to share all the value I've gotten from them over the years. If that sounds good to you, I'll be putting more videos out like this.